everyone, Happy New Year 2025 and welcome to LoudLogics Part-2. Previously, we have briefly discussed about the history of computers. In this video, we shall discuss something very interesting that you may not know. The reveal of building a computer. Remember those days when you were in the playground and playing during childhood? That sand you used to walk on is basically a computer. Confused? Let me explain. The sand isn't really a computer, but it's the material used for making a computer. So basically, sand in the playground is a mixture of two elements, silicon and oxygen, also known as silica, which is impure silicon. We require 99.999% of pure silicon to make a computer chip. So for this, the silicon factories refine sand and make them pure as much as possible, close to 99.999%. The sand is melted at extremely high temperatures to extract pure silicon. Once the silicon is extracted, it gets shaped into crystals and sliced into wafer-like chips. And these chips we get are basically known as computer chips. This accomplishes the first step to building a computer, and there is still a lot of things to know. The next step is to add layers for these chips. First, a chip is coated with a material that reacts to light, and this material is called photoresist. Then this coated chip is exposed to UV light through a stencil that contains the circuit drawings, which makes the exposed photoresist harder. Then a chemical solution called the developer is used to treat the chip, which dissolves the unexposed part, leaving behind the hardened photoresist that matches the circuit design. After this, etching is performed. In etching, chemicals are used to remove the unprotected material from the chip beneath the hardened photoresist, carving the circuit pattern into the surface. This process is repeated multiple times to finally get a chip with several layers. The reason for adding layers is to ensure that there are more circuit patterns within the chip, which makes the computer more powerful. Now the next step done after this is testing these layer chips to ensure they work properly. Once the chips successfully work, after this testing phase, a process known as dicing is done to again split the layers into single pieces. You might be wondering why the layering procedure might have been done if it would have been split apart. Well, the purpose is to get the complex circuit patterns on the layers, which is essential for a powerful computer. And basically, this split single layer of silicon is known as a transistor. In simpler terms, transistors are on and off switches, which basically processes the information in our computers. So, to summarize everything we covered so far, we started with sand, refined it into pure silicon, built layers, and finally split them into individual pieces, which are called as transistors. While we're not quite at a fully built computer yet, next time you're at the park or see sand, just remember that it could be the building block of something far more complex, a computer. If you enjoyed this video and want to know what happens next, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in part 3 of our LoudLogics, where we continue to unravel the process of building a computer. Thanks for watching.